welcome Sagittarius. This is a timeless, I keep saying timeless timeline message for you today. So keep in mind these are collective and general. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't, and give your power away to reading or outcome. Remember, you're conscious creator and you shift and change your timeline with your free will choice. Okay, Sagittarius, let's get into it. So we start out with a page of Cups energy. Some of you, Mercury retrograde, okay, this could have to do with Mercury retrograde here. Someone owes you an apology. Someone feels like they need to reach out. They need to share how they feel. They're coming from a very vulnerable space when they do. We do have the Lover, so that does represent the choice. So I feel like the choice is going to be, the ball is going to be in your court as to what you choose here, even though we're not exactly in the love messages section here. Obviously, love is important for you at this time. So with the Lovers, it does feel like somebody wants to heal with you, with the Temperance card and the Emperor energy. So it feels like someone's going to be stepping up. They're going to be apologizing. They're going to be wanting to heal some sort of connection or relationship with you. If this isn't a love connection, it could be a friendship, it could be a family member, but it's something that would take time with the Temperance card here, right? It would certainly take time, but this could also have to do with your career and receiving some sort of opportunity that truly aligns with you, and is a very healing and beautiful platform where you can really shine in your leadership and your talents and skills with the Emperor energy, okay? But a lot is being illuminated to you at this time here, Sagittarius. So some of you, yes, it could be someone from the past returning, or somebody owes you an apology wanting to heal things with you, okay? Or it could also just be that you are aligning with the perfect career role in your experience, the perfect platform where you can truly shine. And a lot of your healing and your wisdom and what you have moved through, maybe at this time you're reflecting a lot on love relationships and romance, right? That could be it too. But you have integrated a lot of healing wisdom and you want to kind of share that, with a community or bring that forward here is what I'm seeing. So a few different messages there with that kind of general, but look at that. Look at the golden energy in the wings. So I feel like there's definitely angelic energy around you too here, Sagittarius. Some of you too, if you've been wanting to call something or someone in, I feel like you're reaching out to your angels or you're reaching out to your guides to request what it is that you desire. And I feel like that could show up here. But with the Temperance card, it speaks about in the right time, having patience. And I don't feel like you're rushing here, Sagittarius. Okay, so again, that could be with anything: career, friendship, relationships, all sorts of different partnerships here. But I feel like in your heart of hearts, you know what it is that you want. And I think that's, half the battle. Once you know what it is that you want and you kind of claim that out to the universe, you can start to call that in and also align with that frequency. And it does feel like if it's a connection, it's something that, you're desiring something to be very sweet and innocent and transparent and pure, and like a soulmate sort of kind of energy love is coming through here. There's a softness. There's a healing nature to this. Okay. Now, it's interesting. So we get to love and relationships. The energy gets a bit rocky. We do have the Five of Wands, which speaks about competition, the Four of Pentacles, the Chariot, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So you are moving out of the past here, but I do feel like, Sagittarius, you've been holding back with that Four of Pentacles. You've been holding back with the Five of Wands energy here. It's like there could be competition for your time, for your energy, for those that want to be with you, but you're taking time, it feels like, to assess who's best for you. And it feels like you're waiting for the right one or the right energy or the right opportunity to show up here with this Ace of Pentacles, okay? But the Chariot's also about self-mastery, so that's a very big part of your experience when in love and relationships, and also balance, things staying balanced, okay? I feel like making sure your mental health and making sure your energy's balanced and you're, focusing on what's healthy and best for you is really important, right? Because that's also helping you to align with this opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. But overall, it feels like Sagittarius, when the right one shows up, you'll move forward. Like that doorway opens up and you're like, yes, that's my door and I'm going to move forward. But you are also doing a lot of reflecting at this time. Now, if you're in a relationship with someone here, you could be arguing about finances. Okay, that's a message that's coming through here with the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. You might feel a little bit strapped right now for cash, and so like you are wanting to save maybe more than your person wants to spend. Somebody might want to buy, like, you know, make some sort of large purchase, like a new car or a new house or something that maybe you're not completely on board about. So just, you know, communicate and express what's kind of going on with you. That's important here, because it does feel like you're keeping your thoughts and your feelings to yourself. Or even if like you're buying a car together, let's say your partner's like, oh, this is like the best, and you're like, not so sure, you know, just make sure that you are, you know, again, with the Chariot, there's the light and the shadow, the duality of it all. Like a big part of partnership is in some ways being opposites, right? And being able to see each other's blind spots and being able to balance each other out and challenge each other a little bit. So don't be afraid, you know, this is providing it's a healthy relationship, right? Be afraid to do that. But yeah, someone could want to travel, someone could want to spend a lot of money, and you're like, nope, the Four of Pentacles, we got to hold back. So there might be some of those, you know, kind of challenges and obstacles to move through. So just make sure that you're speaking your mind here. Because I do feel like you might have perspectives or just an intuitive sense about things where your person might be looking at things at face value and not feeling into, because here, you know, she's holding that pentacle, she's feeling into the energy of it, right? But it's like, yeah, with the Chariot energy, it could be your person's like, oh yeah, let's absolutely go for it. And you're like, there's something that I just sense is off, right? So just make sure that you're speaking your mind with that, because you don't want to be in conflict with yourself, right? Or, you know, they make that purchase and it's the wrong purchase, right? Like there's just something off that you definitely sense. Or you're like, you know, let's just wait a little bit. Like your person might be like, oh, this is the great opportunity, this is the vehicle, this is the house, and they want to rush it, and you're like, let's just wait. There could be something better. I feel there's something better. And you're more so working with the universe, I think, than your person is. So that's what's coming through here. So a few obstacles definitely here, Sagittarius. But then again, if you know you're single, it's just you're waiting for the right one. You're waiting to see that value within that person, that energy. I feel like you know what you're looking for. That's what's coming through, which is really important here, Sagittarius. So when we get into the energy of family, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Strength card. So there's a feminine energy in your experience in your life. Could be a mother figure, could be a business owner, could be a friend, could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be, but they bring you a lot of strength and balance and courage. Okay, this is someone with the Ace of Swords and the Three of Pentacles you collaborate with, you respect. You want to hear their opinion. You know, you definitely want to bring them in on your projects, right? And with that Ace of Swords energy, they bring you clarity. So, you know, this person is almost like a guide in your experience. And again, could be a mother, but doesn't have to be. It's a feminine energy for sure with the Queen of Pentacles. But it's someone that you definitely respect and value, and they bring you strength, right? They bring you courage. So, and it feels like there's also going to be some sort of breakthrough you're going to have with this feminine energy that is either going to point something out to you, or you're going to have a conversation. There's definitely the message with the Three of Pentacles of planning. So you're planning on creating something, you're planting seeds, you're seeking some guidance here. You're seeking a bit of like comfort and nurturing energy with the Queen of Pentacles. And it feels like you're receiving that clarity. Maybe even some direction that is helpful for you here, Sagittarius. And then you feel like you can move things, you know, move things forward. I also feel this Queen of Pentacles energy like opens you up to ideas, and you're like, oh, I hadn't thought about that. So this Queen of Pentacles helps you with your expansion. And that's beautiful. This is the first family message that wasn't challenging, right? Seems like the challenges are kind of more in your relationship, your romantic relationship energy than in your family energy. So overall, the theme that you have here, Sagittarius, is light. And this is why I feel like you're not in a rush, right? She's sitting there on that swing. She's up at that high frequency. She has the bird's eye view. And she's just kind of relaxed and enjoying her experience, enjoying what is being presented. There's also that sense with that light shining on her that you're also healing and transmuting a lot through your experience at this time too. And there are changes. 3 and 2 is 5, right? And you do have the 5 of Wands. So there are changes, there are choices, there are opportunities, and you're just kind of taking your time with them. I feel like too, if there's something, it's particularly challenging or heavy, it's important that you don't try to like dig into it, but you take some space from it and you just focus on the levity, you focus on the appreciation, you focus on maybe beauty in your experience. It doesn't even have to be about the situation, right? It could just literally be like you going somewhere and just focusing on the lightness of your experience, the lightness of life, and allowing things to kind of just be. But let's go ahead and read this for you, Sagittarius. Number 32. You are the light, and you come from the light. You illuminate the world, so rejoice and remember who you are. You have a physical form, but that's impermanent. At your source, you are luminescent. Lighten up. Don't take things too seriously. Now is the time for you to shine and remember who you are and where you came from. Your essence is a radiant light. This is a good time to clear clutter, get rid of anything that you don't love or use. Clear out physical, emotional, and mental junk in order to make space for you to shine even brighter. Your affirmation is, my light radiates through my life and the world around me. And I feel that's really important for you, Sagittarius, whether that's through your presence, whether that's through your artwork, your expression, the work that you do, basically who you are. So that is what I have. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Thank you so much for joining me. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.